Oh, what's up, people?
It's hot. It's already
It ain't that bad right
about
now.
10 o'clock. Well, not, I mean, I'm all wet, sweat, but
It's not.
it's just humid. But the breeze coming through the window feels good.
Yeah. So we're fixing our mistakes.
Yeah, I'm rewiring some stuff. We replaced some dryer wire. We put in some three-way or 12-3 wires so that we could run three-way switches for those pub lights.
Puck.
Pub.
I guess they might be pub lights. I don't know. They're
Canister lights.
They say
whatever, they're
candlelight.
just candleless. Anyway, on our, I was looking up the fireplaces that Jared's talking about, the electrical one. And so I'm gonna run a single strand or a single circuit to that. It'll be that and his television only on that circuit. So
And currently we had these extra
we
two
hooked up
outlets.
two
on
other
there.
outlets to it, but we're gonna disconnect those and run a single serve service across over to the TV and fireplace.
So I was I had to run back at the drill. We basically wired up just right now. Didn't show it on camera or anything, but
Where it's
wired up
fan.
where the fans going to go in the living room. And as we were up there, we're looking at the sunburst dormer that they added in here, and we're going to have to do some modifications.
Just on the rafters, they use
You can't see it right here, but
2x6 rafters going up and in the dormer, but then they use 2x8s for the
bracing, I guess.
I guess the main beam. They use 2x8s, so we're going to have to go and rip some 2x4s to be able to put in on these rafters. That way, in his living room, he will only have one faux beam, and that's going to be at the very top where the light is.
The fan.
The fan. And if we didn't rip those boards and put along the rafters to make it equivalent to a 1x8 or a 2x8, then he would have to have down his beams.
Y'all know, y'all can see what we're talking
He would have to have, well, I'm just saying.
about. I know, I'm just messing with you.
There's two beams that go down like this at an angle on his dormer.
Look at this, guys. Oh. Right there.
Right. So those up in here, we're going to have to run. Now the very center of the dormer is fine, but these valleys here that they put in, they use 2x8s, and so we're just going to fur out the rest of them so that when he puts his sheetrock up there, it all be even.
Don't look up my shorts, people.
So I mean, it's just one of those things when you work with something like this. It's the first time we've ever dealt with this.
This type of dormer. Now the other dormers, I mean,
It was already pre-done.
Pretty
with
much.
The 2x6 only.
the only thing I didn't like about the other dormer, what kind of dormer is that called? I can't even think what it is, the technical term, what they use, like just a regular dormer.
Yeah, dormer windows.
It was like a 12-foot dormer, but the sides of it,
on the ends.
you can't
You can't
insulate it. And
because it's kind of like on the end of this house right here. They ran 2x4s flat, and so we're going to modify this so that it all comes out even.
yeah. So just know what you're getting into when you're building sheds. Like I said, this is the first time with this type of dormer, so you just kind of have to
I mean, it's not
go
that
with
big
it.
a deal. I mean, we just rip a few boards and just
And
put
it's
furring
not
strips.
We're not saying anything bad about it. It's built good. It's just it needs to be tweaked to be able to put the drywall and stuff up.
Yeah, we'll have to put strips in to fix it. But other than that, I mean, it's gonna be fine.
They sure didn't skimp on nails, I tell you that. Like between each of these studs on the walls, which you can't see, there's what, at least half a dozen
Yeah.
nails between each one. So there ain't no way in hell that board's gonna come off. But I've been not really struggling, but haven't really posted a lot on the main channel video wise out here. But we've been doing other projects.
Yeah.
I'll show you on the next video on the main channel, whenever that's going to be. I'm trying to get something together. The pergola in the backyard, you're working on putting in louvers,
Yeah, I'm putting louvers on the back.
and that's a very, very timely process. It seems like.
Well, it's just, you gotta get all your cuts, and then you gotta put in your little stabilizer, then put your boards in.
And then we were working on fencing around the pool equipment over there, and
I'm gonna have to get some more boards for that.
it's always, we always end up being a little bit short, but hey, everybody that builds understands you're always either overbuy or you're undershooting what you're going for. So luckily with this wire, we were a little worried. It's a 50-foot wire, the 12.3, and
We didn't know if we were gonna have enough.
just enough to do what we needed out here. So I didn't, that wire, the roll of wire, it was 50 foot, and I think it was about 100 and, what was that one, 120? 130 something. So saved a little bit of money there. I'm sure we'll have to end up getting more at some point, but it's gonna get done, people. It's gonna get done little by little. And like I said, there's other projects to work on, and I gotta figure out why this window's all at an angle right now. You see that? It's the slider portion of it for some reason. I don't know. It's weird, but it could just be anything. But yeah, I was trying to beat the heat this morning. Got out here and redid the wiring. We still need to hook up the outlet for the dryer again, but ran the wire. Got the correct wire this time. It's just is what it is. We're not carpenters. We're not electricians. We're not plumbers, and we're gonna mess up and we're gonna have to redo stuff. And
We're just trying to do it as much by code as possible.
I get aggravated. I ain't gonna lie, but it is what it is. You can't. You either do it or you don't do it. So that's what we're doing. We're redoing it. And I was trying to plan out outside where I was going to put on my water spigots that out in the yard, and I think I have a good idea of where.
Got a lot of trenching to do.
If you missed my live chat on Monday or Wednesday, whenever the hell I did it, I got a phone call from the Nueces Electric Company, and they're going to come out on Monday once again at 10, kind of mark out where they want to put everything, and we'll decide if it's going to go underground or overhead. And I was looking at getting a trencher to rent. I think Home Depot had one.
It's like $800 a week.
It was $297 a day, or just under $900 for the week. So it's probably going to rent it for a week. We got a lot of trenching to do, especially if we're gonna have to go from y'all's backyard, the fence line. That's where the meter.
There's gonna be hundreds of feet of trenching. So.
And we're gonna be doing two different types of pipes in the ground. One's gonna be the PVC, or not PVC, the 1-inch PEX pipe from the meter all the way up to the house, and then I'll have it where I have thing. I was gonna say an outlet. I'm a retard.
A faucet.
It's just
Spigot.
Yeah, spigot on each end of the building, and that'll be strictly from city water. And then we're gonna do a complete separate line when we get a well out here to be able to water the yard and do all that other stuff with well water. So,
but we're gonna go ahead and lay the line in, since we'll have the holes already done. We'll just put the line in and then hook up the well later on.
I just hope that trencher works really well, because it's gonna be a lot of trenching. You're hundreds of feet.
It'll work.
Bare minimum, probably roughly 500 or so.
We've never used a trencher, or I haven't.
I haven't either.
And so this would be an experience. But I'm sure once we get the hang of it, we'll be able to plow up a lot of hole there.
I thought that was a screw coming in, but that's just a little piece of board. But yeah, so anyways, little by little we'll get it done, and we still, like I said, got to try to finish up that pergola. We got the whole top done. If you didn't see it yet, go to Mom and Dad's channel. What's y'all's channel name now? Can't remember. Y'all never really post.
Simply Southern, I think.
Oh, Simply Southern. She put a short out of us working on it. If you want to get a quick.
Very short.
It was like half a short, so it's more like a show. Anyways, I don't have anything else to talk about. Do you?
No, just need to get back.
I do have one question. Did any of y'all send me some worms in the mail? Some
Grubterra.
Yeah, it was either Grubterra, the company either sent it to me, or a viewer sent it to me. And if it was a viewer, thanks so much. If it was the company, email me and let me know, I guess, what you want me to do with it. But I threw them out in the pond, some of them, and hoping that
I'm sure the
fish will enjoy it.
Probably already gobbled them up.
So, anyways, if that was you, appreciate it, and appreciate you guys for watching. And stay tuned. Not sure when the next video will be out, but there will be one coming out at some point. So, thank you for watching, and I'll let Dad have the last word.
Well, y'all have a good day, and we'll see you on the next round.
Next round?
The next video.
Oh, bye guys. Bye.